Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, December 14th, 2023 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am grateful for the universe's support and guidance as I move through my personal revolution evolution. And today we have the moon continuing to move through Capricorn, Sun in Sagittarius, reaching the 22 degrees. So it's one of those revolution evolution days, and this is a master one. We actually have Venus at master level today as well. Venus working 11 degrees. So two planets working the mastery energies is asking us to show up differently. It's interesting because it's Scorpio and Sagittarius. It's the light and the dark. And so it's like, well, where do we need to, Venus, tend to nurture, be kind to, love on our shadows, and then transmute it, turn on the light. And there's so many people who are doing that. You know, people who are sharing their stories of their struggles, of their mental health challenges, of their truths that maybe don't look like perfection all the time. That's shining a light on the shadows and helping others be like, oh, me too. I feel that way too. So just know you're not alone in your challenges, in your struggle. You're less alone than you realize. In talking to so many people weekly, doing so many readings over these years, oh my gosh, we all struggle. And our struggles look more alike than you would ever realize. Even if you think somebody has a privilege, which we all do to some degree, those struggles are there. So hold that space for your light, for your shadow, for working through your evolution revolution. We have that Uranus key today, and hopefully, being that this is our third revolution evolution day of Sun in Sagittarius, hopefully you're breaking through some of these places that the last two rollovers, maybe you were kind of stuck in them and didn't know how to move through them. So that's beautiful. Now, speaking of moving through them, we do have a bit of a grand trine in fire happening. And while it may be peaking tomorrow, I think we're going to be feeling it today. So we have Mars in Sagittarius building to a exact trine with Chiron in Aries. And today, one of the things that I think is going to kind of feed in, Lilith in Leo is feeding in. All of them are hanging out 14, 15 degrees. When we have a grand trine in fire, the fires of our life force are activated. We can get really excited about things. We may feel very creative and inspired and impatient. So watch for the fiery, impatient energy coming through. You may feel like blasting through some walls, blasting through some of your veils in and through this energy, especially with Chiron in Aries and Lilith in Leo being supported by Mars in Sagittarius. You may find words of all kinds of things tumbling out of your mouth, both kind and nice and maybe not as kind and nice. So be very aware of foot and mouth in this energy, because fire signs are not known for their restraint. And in this grand trine energy, you may really be feeling it. What I love, though, is it is a call to your truest self. And I was talking to a friend, funny enough, about this. And I was like, well, I still have a lot of my conditioning from when I was a child and Sagittarius child and had the words tumbling out of my mouth. I saw it. I said it. I did not have a filter. I have many filters now. But some of us need to move through some of these filters. I always love the rule of the three gates. Is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? And I add a few more gates. Is this for me, like, to share, or is this for me to, like, kind of hold on to and understand? Because sometimes we get those downloads and it's not meant to be shared, right? It's just meant for your own understanding. So be aware of that in this energy, especially because it is Mercury retrograde, and there's a good chance that our words can also be understood even if they are said with the most kind intention. Moon moving through Capricorn will be connecting to Uranus today, supporting the Uranus work of liberation. So watch your evolution and feel gratitude for knowing that you are supported. Even if you're being triggered, that is the universe supporting you. It's like, hey dear, hey, you've ignored this thing too long. Like, we gotta address this. We gotta move through it. Sometimes the universe doesn't have to be so, sometimes it can be like the kindly grandmother that's like, hello dear, let's deal with this, shall we? I am here with you. You are not alone. So thank you, kindly grandmother. The moon is also going to be connecting to Venus. Some of those, like I said, some of those nurturing of some of those shadow layers. So it looks like we're doing some work today. Just a regular old astrological work day. Why would we expect anything different? Yeah, we've got some things that we've been holding on to for a really long time. We've got the Miser and we've got the Letting Go card right there. So, and the Letting Go card is an emotional card. So there may be some emotions moving through with this. You may be indecisive about it. Like, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to respond to it, or what I'm meant to do with it, or even how I'm meant to let go with it. You don't have to know. Stop relying on your brain to tell you. Sink in, relax, and let it come forward for you. It will eventually. Sometimes it's not right away because sometimes you're not quite ready. But let the layers come through that are ready for you. We do have a success card. I have the Tiger. What I wanted to talk about was choice, making choices in our life. Recognizing that each choice we make either brings us closer to our goal or farther away from it. Keep that in mind in and through your evolution, revolution. A lot of times we kind of like, maybe this is the thing. We're letting go of an old pattern. For sure, letting go of an old pattern with the Fool card. And making that different choice, the choice that aligns with that vision that you set with that new moon energy, that might be where that alignment is needed in and through this to help keep you going on this new path. And it's okay to not know where you're going, and it's okay to not have it all figured out. Even if you have it all figured out, the universe is amazing at throwing curveballs, amazing at it, because we're here to grow. We're here to learn. We are not here to have it all figured out just yet. So you can book a reading with me. Email me 2024 readings, gift certificates, regular readings, whatever. Leave a comment. Let's keep working through those. I'm aiming for a Christmas or Christmas Eve reveal for that. We'll see. We'll see what day feels aligned. And besides all this, the better it gets, the better it gets. There is more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are. Namaste.